the star-catcher of the Silver Sands. On the edge of the world, where the ocean tickles the shore, lies the Silver Sands. Here, the sand sparkles like diamonds under the moon. Young Leo loved to walk along the dunes as the sun tucked itself into bed, watching the colors of the day fade into the soft blues of night. One evening, Leo spotted a strange, soft light tucked inside a rocky tide pool. It wasn't a seashell or a shiny pebble. It was a tiny, fallen star named Nova, shivering in the cool, salty water. She looked like a flickering candle held against the dark. Nova was very far from home. Her golden points were dim, and she let out a tiny, twinkling sigh that sounded like bells. "I fell from the velvet sky," she whispered to the rocks, "and I don't know how to get back up to my sisters." Leo cupped his hands and gently lifted Nova out of the water. She felt warm in his palms, like a stone that had been sitting in the sun all afternoon. "Don't worry," Leo promised, his voice as soft as the breeze. "I will help you find your way home." Leo thought and thought. He couldn't jump high enough to reach the clouds, and he didn't have a ladder made of moonbeams. Then he remembered his favorite thing in the world, his great silken kite that lived in a chest by his bed. He brought the kite down to the shore where the wind was whispering through the grass. He carefully tied a small, soft basket made of woven straw to the kite's tail. "Climb in, Nova," Leo said. "The wind is waking up, and it is time for you to fly." The night wind began to hum a gentle lullaby. Leo held the kite string tight and started to run across the Silver Sands. His feet made light thumping sounds on the sand, and the kite began to dance, tugging upward toward the moon. Up, up, up went the kite. Nova sat snugly in her basket, watching the beach and the waves grow smaller and smaller below. The higher she flew, the brighter she began to glow, drinking in the cool, crisp air of the high sky. Leo let out more and more string until the kite was just a tiny speck against the giant, silver moon. With a gentle tug from the wind, the basket's tie loosened. Nova didn't fall. She floated upward like a balloon, finally reaching the velvet dark where she belonged. Leo watched until Nova became the brightest spark in the sky, waving a tiny golden point down at him. He walked home and tucked himself into bed. As he drifted off to sleep, a single ray of starlight peeked through his window to say a silent, "Thank you."